heard on all this?
Yeah.
Alright, what the fuck?
Fucking sex. There was a...
You actually want to shut off your nuts.
Hello everybody, Dual Action Duelist here. Today's not going to be a serious video. We're going to bitch and bicker like a bunch of idiots about which is better.
Also the first one you guys seen in months. I know. This guy doesn't
Don't mind
upload.
this guy.
This guy just doesn't
Marvel
upload.
vs. DC. We're going to do it.
Oh, that's what we're doing?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Is this going on Twitch or YouTube?
Oh, shit.
Oh, okay.
Actually,
I was
hold
gonna
on.
say,
I
'cause
gotta
it's
get,
going
like,
on the
totally
table.
prepared, because I actually
know.
thought we were doing, like, the sacrifice of Cody thing. I thought that was...
That's for another video.
Oh, that's for another video?
Yeah.
Oh.
You forgot about that.
Oh, shit.
That's for
That fan
Well-
is gonna be loud as fuck.
Yeah.
God damn it. Fucking cunt.
You
So,
fucking idiot.
I'm
It's like,
ashamed
this is
now.
your first
It's like
fucking
you've never
video
done this
ever.
before.
Fuck! It's not like you have two other YouTubers that make videos right here beside you that would have known that beforehand.
I almost didn't catch it. A lot of times I overlook shit like that because I'm oblivious.
Okay, anyways, Marvel's better than DC.
And alright, just cuts the video right there.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it. That's the whole
He's
thing.
gonna cut
That's
it like
the
that
video.
too, that's the thing.
Probably fucking will.
Okay, opinions.
I don't really think that I can, like, say that Marvel's better than DC.
Especially
If we're
when
talking-
you only know the Joker and that's it.
Well, listen, no, fuck you.
Well, the
okay?
Dark Knight trilogy was really fucking good.
Yeah, Dark Knight Trilogy was good. And the thing is, too, like, you can't
Carried
just...
by one actor.
Not even.
Not even, yeah, seriously.
Christian Bale pulled his weight. Tom Hardy pulled his weight.
Morgan Freeman.
Freeman pulled his weight.
Fuck, what? Who was the guy
Michael
that played?
Caine.
Yeah.
I really don't like Christian Bale in
Ledger.
that at all.
Fucking. Literally
He's too
everyone.
strong.
Everyone pulled their weight. The like the cinematography was amazing. The plot was usually really fucking good. The acting was top tier.
For
It was
a
good.
DC movie, yeah, it was actually top tier.
Cillian Murphy, he was in there too. He was pretty good.
Also,
I'll
like,
give it, it's way better than like the new ones.
also, like, your biggest argument with this is that the Marvel movies are better than DC because DC has had so many flops. But may I just point out, there's a few Marvel movies that didn't exactly go through.
Oh, 100% Thor the Dark World.
That was
the
dog
entire
shit.
X-Men series.
That was dog
the
shit.
entire
Marvel.
X-Men series.
I'm-
Also,
no,
all
when I
the
refer
Fantastic Four
when I refer
movies.
Yes.
to the movies, I refer to the MCU.
Well,
Not like
no, that
Okay,
doesn't.
no,
actually,
that-
but
that's
doesn't.
bullshit.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
doesn't
you
count
can't
because
just-
That's
Yeah.
like saying, oh, well, for DC, it's only counting the DCEU.
yeah.
Well, that doesn't.
In the DC,
we're talking about Marvel.
Okay,
in general.
It's
I
literally
actually-
just Justice League.
I genuinely like the X-Men series more than I like
the only good like
what is it, the Dark
X-Men
Knight?
movie is really Logan, but that's just Wolverine.
Yes.
The only good
Logan
X-Men
was
movie
God
the
tier.
entire time was Logan.
Logan was the only good X-Men.
he was
Are we
God
all
tier.
forgetting what
Do you
Ben
count-
Affleck did before Batman?
What was it?
Huh?
Seriously?
Oh,
Are
Ben
we-
Affleck.
What did he do before Batman?
Are we seriously just gonna not
I
talk
don't,
about
I don't
that?
remember, to be honest with you.
Daredevil? Really?
Oh, I
He
mean,
did
that
Daredevil.
movie was terrible.
That movie was awful.
I
Yeah,
didn't
Ben
know that
Affleck
either.
was Daredevil in the very first, appearance of Daredevil in a movie.
Yeah, I forgot there was a TV series too.
I actually didn't know that.
Daredevil.
Which, the TV series for that is,
and
that and The
technically-
Punisher are the only two good.
Technically, that was
MCU.
Marvel's start. Was fucking Daredevil. The only success that Marvel had way back when was fucking Blade, and when they did fucking Blade Trinity, they just
Bullshit.
fucked it. Yeah,
What
bullshit.
about Punisher?
Punisher? Was
The Punisher movie?
The original
Yeah.
Punisher movie?
No, it flopped hard
Yeah,
as
I
shit.
think it
That,
did.
I think that movie was awesome.
I don't think
It
was
flopped
good.
harder than most DC movies.
I honestly don't get how.
I don't.
Like, that's not me sucking Marvel's cock. Like, I genuinely think that was
That's
a good
kind of
movie.
you. That's
you do
definitely.
think Pet Cemetery is a good movie, and they're not.
It is.
They're not good movies. They're literally
What?
like okay, they're literally.
Hold
bad
on,
movies.
wait, hold up. What?
Okay, let's stay on track.
Yeah, Marvel
Let's-
vs. DC.
Well, Marvel vs. DC.
I'm just
you
saying.
shut the fuck up and beat your ass later.
You're
okay?
literally just a horror movie suck off. You're not allowed to say whether Pet Cemetery is good. This guy's a Marvel suck off. So he thinks that
I am. Look,
Punisher
I can
is
sit
good.
here and I can say that if there's a bad horror movie. I can sit there and say that.
I
If
can
you
see
want
there's
to
a
call
bad
Pet
Marvel
Cemetery
movie.
a
Okay.
good bad
Okay.
movie.
And you have to say there's a bad DC movie. That's just
I'm
what
not
it
gonna
is.
say there isn't a bad DC.
Oh,
movie.
a lot of them are
There's
bad.
there's a lot of
Yeah.
them. But
I'm
if you look
saying,
at
the
content,
DCEU
listen,
is dog shit.
Listen,
All at
if you
once,
look
I
at
agree.
content-wise, DC kind of has it in the fucking bag. Easily.
They have the animation department for sure.
Sure, okay.
And
they have
comic department.
And comic
Their
department.
comics
are pretty
outsell Marvel
good.
by.
They do.
I think they're
Yeah.
even.
No,
I
No,
don't.
it's
I don't
not.
think.
They're
no,
not.
I'm not saying like statistically they're better or worse. I'm just saying like personally.
No, I'm saying.
I think Marvel
we're-
movies are better.
I'm talking sales.
I know
of
that's what I'm
comics.
saying. I'm not saying they're better or worse because I don't know sales wise, but I think personally, I think that comics are like equal with each other. But like when it comes to animation, DC takes the cake. When it comes to movies, Marvel takes the cake.
I don't know because I mean, I don't really hear anyone like going out. Oh, I gotta get this new Marvel comic. No, when you hear
I don't
people
hear
talk,
anyone say anything
dude,
about
New
DC
52,
comics.
people are out there grabbing those like fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I've
The
never
new
watched it.
52
I think a lot of
Titans
like
and-
the rare DC comics go for a lot more than Marvel does when they're like
Yeah.
rated 10 and
Yeah,
stuff. I
That's
think
because
they're like
Superman and shit. They were like out before Marvel.
I don't know necessarily why they're much. They usually.
Probably just because they started before.
No, there's more of
I
a.
think it's just like popularity and following
Yeah.
for characters.
It probably is oversaturated with a lot of Marvel shit.
Oh, for sure. As we look,
Yeah.
Okay, but who has a lot more retardedly overpowered characters?
both do.
Both.
Yeah, literally
they
both.
pretty-
Who has the only character that is the omnipotent?
Both.
Both.
Yeah, literally both.
They both have a character like that.
Okay, well, like Superman's not like a
You
god.
can't really-
like how each
You
universe
really
has
can't
a
make an
god.
argument like that because they're. I'm not gonna lie, they're pretty much carbon copies of each other in
Yeah.
most
Yeah.
places.
In a lot of places, yeah.
But the
I'd
thing
say
is,
like
most
90% of Marvel and DC are carbon copies of each other.
Yeah, because Marvel and DC have been copying each other for fucking years.
Of course, because
It's like Arrow came-
I mean, how much different
and
can
then
it be? Honestly?
later down the line,
You can be
Hawkeye
really
came.
creative.
There
You
are
just gotta get
plenty.
creative.
At this point, I don't really think there's much more
It's like
creativity
not hard
you
to
can
be
have.
creative.
Like, there's so many different heroes and
The
villains
thing-
in each
Well, so
one.
why the fuck do you even think one is better than the other at this rate?
Yeah.
It's hard
Number
to argue
one, because DC's main thing, and has always been their main thing, is Superman, and he's just completely omnipotent.
No, it hasn't.
No, it's literally.
I'd actually
Batman
argue it's
carries
Batman
DC.
because
Yeah.
I would
They
say
use
Batman.
Batman for
I would say
most of their
Batman is-
promotion.
Yeah, I would say Batman.
I hear people talk
definitely.
about Batman way fucking more than
I
Superman.
would consider Batman significantly less shitty than Superman.
And
Superman
as a
blows
DC fan,
ass.
I will say, I'm not the biggest fan of Batman.
I
because
hate
of
Batman.
Yeah, it's oversaturated.
Batman's
It's
pretty
fine.
good.
Like
I
the
don't-
movies aren't bad, but
I don't get why so many people hate Batman more than they do Superman.
Oh, I'm not saying I hate
I
Batman
don't hate
more than I hate
Batman
fucking
more than
Superman.
Superman. I like
I'm not saying I
Batman
hate
more than
either of them.
Superman.
I hate the fucking hype behind both of them. Now, Superman, I will make the argument that I really don't fucking like the fact that he's OP as shit.
I think Batman should have a lot more hype than Superman anyway.
But he does.
I think
Because
he
he's
does.
actually a
does.
genius, and he actually
That's what I'm saying.
makes
I think
his
he
shit
does.
to
I
fight
think,
everyone.
I think
Yeah,
he
like
gets
Tony
all
Stark.
the hype.
Right,
I think he gets all the hype.
right. He's
that
a
he should
fucking
be getting,
genius, and he
but, like,
makes
it's-
everything that destroys everyone.
Yes.
I think why Tony Stark is cooler is because he actually kills people. He doesn't have some stupid moral conundrum to like wrestle with.
Batman drops bodies.
Yeah, he does.
It's later in his career where he gets that moral code.
Mm-hmm.
Earlier in Batman's career, he would just drop fucking bodies.
He should have
It's-
stuck to that.
He really
That's way
should have.
fucking-
That's like kind of like what happened with like a lot of the DC shit, like in the Arrowverse and everything. Like Green Arrow's biggest thing was, I have to avenge my dad's death because these millionaires sabotaged his death to where he died, like for his death and everything. And he went out and like killed everyone on this list, and then he was like, I can't do this anymore. It's conflicting and all this and that. And then he had this moral code that he followed from there on out
Sounds like
that
a
he wouldn't
sissy.
kill.
He could just be like the fucking Punisher and only drop like grown men, no women or children.
That's some pussy shit too, honestly. Sometimes you just gotta kill a bitch.
I mean, I guess so.
So we
The guy
got.
that loves- that likes Rocket
So-
Raccoon and all his guns do
I didn't think the
absolutely
Punisher
nothing.
was that much of a pussy.
How you gonna
honestly.
talk
I thought
about
he was
guns
just like
doing
across
shit?
the board?
So
yeah,
That's
that
proof,
kinda makes
that's
it-
proof that
that's
beating the
weird.
shit out of things works way better than using shitty guns in the MCU or the DC universe.
Yeah, okay, I guess this video isn't going to be entirely on what's better, Marvel or DC, because there's going to be a few Marvel versus Marvel, and I assume maybe a couple DC versus DC, but the main thing that Monty's been pissing me off with is that his favorite character, his
No, I didn't
favorite
say
could
the
be
favorite.
anyone.
I said the best and
Oh,
my
God.
favorite.
Yeah, so his favorite and who he thinks is the best is Rocket Raccoon.
Yeah.
And he thinks he's better than Iron Man.
No, I know he is.
Explain.
He's just better.
Explain.
He's got a better origin story. I think he's a lot more humble. I think he's probably more intelligent, truthfully.
Okay.
literally
hold on, Monty.
He's got better aesthetics too.
I'm gonna have to call bullshit.
What?
I have to call bullshit because
There's no
how are
way.
you gonna say Rocket Raccoon's origin story is better than Tony Stark?
He was literally
Because Tony
kidnapped.
Stark is a daddy's money's daddy.
He
Yes, he's
literally
got daddy's
hold
money.
Up, hold up.
Yeah.
If we're going
Yeah,
off
okay.
the fucking MCU's like Iron Man, he literally got captured
Whoa.
by the fucking.
You called him wrong. He's Ghost Rider. he rides off the money of his dead parents. He's Ghost Rider.
Like, I could care less about daddy's money, all this and that. If we're going off the first movie of fucking Iron Man and everything, he gets captured by this terrorist organization, and he builds his own fucking suit to escape.
Yeah,
That's his origin
I never
story.
said he wasn't smart.
Yeah, but that's
He
his
said
origin
his
story.
origin
Yeah,
story is
but
better
he-
than a raccoon that got kidnapped and turned into a fucking genetically
Those terrorists gave
modified
him.
body.
They knew the terrorists knew he was smart, and they gave him all of the materials for him to, craft his own escape fucking device.
No, they did
No.
it to.
They gave him a bunch of missiles.
If he wasn't a fucking millionaire, by the time he had escaped and got back, he would have just been some schlub that fucking escaped or some shit.
Okay, so what?
That doesn't make sense.
So wait, hold on. So what the hell is Rocket's fucking origin story?
He was a fucking raccoon, and he got turned into some fucking twisted science experiment by some kind of fucking aliens, and had fucking nothing, and then he just became a fucking G. Kind of against his will. It's kind of like General Grievous. Why I think General Grievous is a badass. He didn't ask for that shit, you know?
No.
But he also
Did
wasn't just
actually.
a fucking raccoon before.
Grievous
Grievous actually fought for his
was
civilization.
wanting the.
I said it was
advancements.
similar to Grievous. I didn't say
There's
he
no
was
way.
Grievous. So don't even try that bullshit.
Rocket's origin story is getting kidnapped by some kind of mad scientist and turned into a genetically
Yeah, he
modified
probably just
rat.
wanted to. You know what he probably wanted to be is just to be a fucking regular fucking raccoon. He didn't ask for this shit.
That's all he was. That's his origin story.
It's like I kind of see myself in him. I didn't ask to be born. I didn't ask
Okay.
to be this thing that I am. But he's just kind of stuck with it, and he becomes a fucking G and builds bombs and saves the fucking day and has a bunch of cool guns and shit.
He isn't the G though.
Who is?
Rocket is the outcome of that experiment.
So what?
So he doesn't even have an origin story. He became Rocket
Yes, he does.
after the
How
experiment.
is that not an origin story? He was a
Because-
raccoon that got captured by aliens and then turned into a
The
fucking
raccoon
science
itself
experiment.
wasn't Rocket.
What
Rocket
the
was
fuck
the
is
thing
your point?
that his origin story is shit.
It's still. You said it wasn't an origin story. It is an origin story.
Right, it's an origin story because everything has an origin story.
Oh
but
my god.
You
It's
literally
shit.
have
You said
contradicted
You
yourself
said it
in like
wasn't an origin
the last
story,
like
and now
10
it's-
seconds.
it's,
like
it's
three
not like
different
viable
times.
to be one. It's that bad.
It's like you could say the same fucking thing about Captain America, but you guys want to suck his cock. All
I
the
don't
fucking
suck his
time.
cock at all.
Oh, right,
I really don't.
right. Well, I'm pretty sure I heard you say that Cap was better than fucking Rocket Raccoon.
He is better than Rocket Raccoon, but that doesn't
No,
mean I
he
suck his
fucking
cock.
isn't.
He even still has a
Captain
better
America
origin
is a
story.
goody two shoe biatch, dude.
He still has a better origin story than Rocket Raccoon.
Dude, it's almost the exact same. He was a little fucking wimp ass bitch, and then someone fucking turned him into a science experiment.
But a raccoon, like, feeding off of trash wasn't just, like, a patriot that would sacrifice himself for anyone.
So fucking what? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Fucking
This
patriot for
fucking
what?
guy.
A government that was gonna bow down to Hydra anyways? Yeah, it sounds like wasted fucking.
That was-
that's why they
You
destroyed
know
why
what's good about Rocket is he's a fucking maverick and he sees that everything is just bullshit.
That's why Cap is literally
Captain
taking
America's
That's why
just
he
a
wouldn't-
fucking pawn, dude.
That's why he's
That's
taking
why
down
Rocket
Hydra
wouldn't
all
be a
by
good
himself.
captain for the Guardians.
I don't want to hear it. Rocket didn't take down like 12 dudes in an elevator by himself and then jump out like 8
Yeah,
stories.
who's
in.
Well, maybe
taken
if he
down
would
by
actually
himself?
take the time to give Rocket his own
Yeah.
motherfucking movie.
Who's Rocket taking
He's
down
not
not
by
good
good
enough
enough
for
for
Seeya.
Seeya.
He is a side character.
Make him not a side character.
He's not that
He's
good.
always
Captain
America
America
could
could
just be a side character.
He's
All
better.
that matters is like one of these prima donnas gets their precious fucking screen time. Captain America, he could have just been the background character that throws his fucking shield, or like Drax. Oh, he's the fucking meathead with a couple daggers. Or fucking Gamora.
That's why they didn't give
she's
Rocket an
she's
elevator
the
suit,
fucking
because
orphan
he's
with
dumb.
green
Yeah.
tits.
He's
Whoa.
trash.
I guess
This
you
is
have to be
bullshit.
good to get your own movie.
Go ahead, put Rocket up against all of Hydra. He wouldn't beat him. Like
Pretty
fucking
sure he
Captain
would.
America would.
Pretty sure he would. All he has to do is shoot them. Or
Oh
blow
no,
a
no,
fucking
no, no,
bomb.
that's incorrect. Guns don't do shit in the MCU. Incorrect.
Oh yeah, because Black Widow's never fucking killed anyone.
That's why she
Or
spends
like,
most of the time.
or
fighting
Hawkeye's
people.
never fucking killed anyone, right? Or fucking, what does Star Lord do? All Star Lord fucking does is shoot people.
Yeah, but his guns aren't like.
Oh,
like,
here we
literally,
fucking go.
like-
Oh, now guns do something, right? Yeah, let's
You see
fucking
Bucky?
hear it, guys. Whoa,
You see
dude.
Bucky literally running
Let's
around with a
fucking hear it,
normal
dude.
fucking like M4 and it does nothing against anybody.
Bucky's a fucking puss ass, anyways.
I like
He
it
gets-
because he's friends with
No.
Captain America.
He's his little butt buddy.
I'm surprised you don't like him because he held up Rocket Raccoon to spin him around like a little dumbass with a
Because
fucking
he
saw.
couldn't get head level with a fucking dude just to shoot his
Yeah,
head.
give him time. I'm sure he could fucking figure it out.
Notice how Rocket always wants other parts of other people's bodies because they're better. Like
Yeah.
Bucky's arm.
Yeah, because he's fucking smart and he sees it. It's like, that's like saying like,
But that's Tony's problem
that's
for
dumb
being
as fuck.
smart and making a suit, right? Because the suit's the hero.
yeah, because the suit is the fucking hero.
It's
his,
not.
His suit's literally almost
It
took over the
is.
fucking world.
The thing is, if
It
That's
wasn't
like
with
his
the
suit.
same logic
okay,
that
I
you're
can't
saying
see
right
something.
now.
Okay, I can't see something. And I see someone with glasses, so it's like, oh, I'm gonna take their glasses because it's fucking useful. Well, how does that make him an idiot? He sees
The
the
thing-
fucking utility in something.
The
That
thing
hasn't
is,
made-
if
Oh,
you're
therefore
saying
he's a
so-
dumbass.
That hasn't made Tony an idiot for making something out of nothing with
I
the
didn't
suits.
say he was an idiot. I said he was smart.
But
Like
you said
fucking
his
8
suits
times.
took over the world, but it
Yeah,
wasn't
I'm
his
saying-
suits. It
I'm
was an
saying-
AI.
Yeah, well, Rocket doesn't have a fucking suit of armor. He kicks ass without one.
If
He
he's
just
so
runs around
smart,
with a
why doesn't
machine
he
gun.
build one?
He doesn't fucking need one.
Yeah, he
Tony
does.
Dude, yeah, no,
Definitely
he
does.
fucking does. He's
Why
still
does he make
alive. Why is
jetpacks?
Tony
That's
dead?
why Groot has to
Why-
save his life.
Right.
Not even.
Constant.
That's
Not
why
even.
wait, why
Not
does Rocket
even.
use a jetpack then?
So he can get to places.
Because he
up,
needs
down.
one.
Sure.
Okay.
He doesn't need a suit of armor. What the fuck is Tony Stark gonna do? Walk
I
out
don't
here
see
like,
Rocket
all right,
saving the
Thanos,
universe.
and then just get his head flattened? Yeah,
Rocket
my
never
ass.
once went up against Thanos by himself.
Accurately,
you know
that's
Rocket-
probably
Remember
Yeah,
in
yeah,
Infinity
he has
War when
speed
Rocket
and
was a pussy and
maneuverability.
left the Guardians to go with Thor?
Yeah, because he's a fucking.
Because
he's a
they were
god.
gonna go to fucking
He's a lone wolf.
to unknown to fight Thanos, and Rocket didn't want to go because he's a pussy.
Not even. I don't
That's
remember.
exactly why they
I don't
even called
even.
him
I
out.
don't, I don't even remember that scene. So I guess
When they
I
pick
guess
up
I can't
Thor
speak on it.
after his ship explodes in the
What-
beginning,
What movie?
Infinity War, when Thor goes to make when he goes to make Stormbreaker, and Rocket and Groot go with him. Rocket didn't want to fucking go up against Thanos, and Quill even called him out on it because he's like, you know, we're going to fight him. That's why you're not going.
Yeah.
And
pick-
Rocket just goes,
yeah,
"That's
pick
no
your
way to
fucking-
talk to your captain, Quill. What a pussy."
No, that's fine. Yeah, that's called picking your fucking battles, dude.
Right, and Iron Man picked his fucking nuts up off the ground and went and
It-
fought Thanos
oh,
by himself.
right, but the entire team picked their fucking battles when they were like falling back on. They had they had to pick their one fucking battle. It's literally just being smart.
Wait, like, hold on. So, just so I'm making sure this is what I'm hearing. You're saying that was the battle Tony picked to fight for.
They all did. They were they had one opportunity. That's called picking your fucking battles. They didn't just keep like, oh, okay, we'll just try this, whatever, fuck it. No, they needed the time stone so that they could figure out what is the one fucking path that we can use to defeat this guy. That's called picking your battles. It's called being smart and finding a fucking solution. Rocket didn't go in there fucking guns a-blazing like a fucking retard because he's not stupid.
Right, you also said he would make a better captain, but he left
Yeah,
his
he
team
would.
behind.
He really would.
He left his team.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta do what you gotta do. It's called picking your
That's
battles.
not a captain, dog.
How is it not? You
Because
gotta
he
do
left
what's
his
necessary.
team. The
Well,
captain
because
goes down with the ship.
what? Oh, right.
That
Because he has to do what's necessary. That's what a fucking leader does.
That's what fucking Iron
Whether
Man
it makes
did.
him
You
an
said he was
asshole or
worse.
not.
You said that's
Oh,
what makes Iron Man's
what's
worse.
he gonna do? Hurt their fifis?
You said that makes Iron
These
Man
pussies
worse.
need to get over
He
it.
made the fucking choice.
You're so full of shit, dude. Like honestly.
He's too fucking. He can't admit he's wrong.
No, I'm not wrong. I don't think I'm wrong.
But you
I
said
don't think I'm
everything
wrong at
about
all.
Rocket that Iron Man has already done, and you act like he didn't do it.
Like what?
Like making the sacrifice.
As if Rocket wouldn't have done the same
He
fucking
wouldn't.
thing.
There's
Bullshit.
no fucking
He
way.
wouldn't.
Bullshit.
He cowered when that Leviathan was about to eat him. He literally was wearing a
What the
jetpack
fuck
that
is
he
a
could have flown
Levi-
away
Okay,
with.
I don't remember.
Those
what the
big
fuck is a
fucking metal
Levi-
worm things in
Leviathan?
the sky at the end of Endgame. Like right after Tony snaps his fingers, one of those are about to eat his fucking raccoon pussy.
I don't remember the fucking scene.
Well, I literally sent it to you in Snapchat.
I didn't look at it because I assumed it was fucking stupid.
Okay, well, he literally whimpers and covers his fucking body, and this thing turns to dust because, lo and behold, Iron Man fucking saved everyone.
Okay, so you're telling me he was about to die, so he
And
did
he
this.
whimpered.
So he had a natural reaction to that's like, oh shit,
he was
flinched.
wearing a
Oh my
jetpack,
god,
he
he's about to
could've
get hit
flew
by a
away.
train and he flinched. Whoa, what a fucking loser.
If he's so smart, why didn't he fly away with his jetpack?
I don't know, maybe he was out of fucking fuel. I don't know what the fucking, I don't know the
He
circumstances
was sitting there
of the
shooting
entire
at it like
scene.
this, with his jetpack clearly on his back,
Fuck
and
if I
instead
know,
of
maybe the
flying
thing was
away...
fucked up or it's out of fuel or something. How the fuck should I know?
If he's as smart as you say he is, then he should have been able to fix
if
it.
Tony's as smart as you say he is, why did his suits almost take over the fucking world?
The suits didn't.
Oh, bull!
Ultron
Yeah, what
did.
the
It was
fuck?
an AI.
Yeah,
It was
Ultron.
an
What-
AI.
He was the product of who?
Tony, but Tony
Exactly my
isn't, Tony
fucking
isn't
point.
the suit.
Oh, well, he's the one who made him, right?
Right.
He should just have
Does that mean
omnipotent
Tony's
control
the
of
internet?
him, right?
Is Tony the internet?
Did he make the internet? Is
No.
the internet his baby?
No.
Then I don't
But
expect
Ultron
him.
took it
I don't
over,
expect
too.
him to be in control of things he didn't fucking create.
Okay.
Why the fuck would he be
There's
responsible for the
malfunctions.
internet if the internet isn't his baby? Why the fuck would he be responsible for the internet? He's the one who made the suits. He made Ultron. It was his AI.
Right,
He's the
that's what
fuck
I'm
up.
saying.
Well, he doesn't seem that smart.
It wasn't his suits that took over the world.
I wonder how many fucking people
was
died because of
Ultron.
Iron Man compared to Rocket.
It was Ultron.
Innocent
Because
fucking
Rocket's a
people.
fucking pussy
It
that
was
won't,
Ultron getting
make
into
the
the internet that
sacrifice.
started it.
or even try to fucking do anything.
The-
He has Groot carry him the fuck around
Not
the
even.
entire first movie.
What? Oh, yeah.
Okay, wait, I
What's
have
the
a
fuck's
perfect
your
one.
point? Camaraderie?
I have a perfect one.
What the fuck is that? What kind of argument is that?
When they're fighting Ronan, if Rocket's so fucking good at making shit, when they're fighting Ronan, Rocket makes that
I
ion
don't know
cannon.
who Ronan is.
The blue face dude
The villain
With
of
the
the first
stone.
Guardians movie.
who they fight in the first movie. When they make the ion cannon, Rocket's like, oh yeah, this will fucking take care of him. They shoot him with it right in the chest. They're like, yeah, we got him. And he's just kind of like,
I'm not sure I know who you're talking about, to be honest.
whatever Rocket made that he was sure would work.
Okay, I don't
This
know
guy
who you're
just
talking about.
dusts it off.
Who's the fucking villain?
The blue face dude with the black face paint and the
That
hammer
dude.
that held the power stone.
Oh, okay, I remember the hammer.
Yeah,
I remember the hammer. I kind of remember.
Rocket
the guy.
was
He had like a
sure
hood or something.
that fucking thing would work, and that he just dusted it off.
Oh yeah, because like none of the other fucking characters have been wrong about something. Oh Jesus Christ, he made a fucking mistake. He made a miscalculation there.
Oh, but when
Sucks.
Tony made a mistake with his AI,
Well, when you make the argument that Tony's like some fucking infallible genius or some shit.
I haven't said that. It's just
I haven't said that
sure,
either.
maybe
I'm just
you
saying
haven't.
he's better than Rocket.
No, he's not.
he really is though.
No, he really fucking isn't. How many innocent people have died because of fucking Iron Man and his fuck ups compared to
I would
Rocket?
take Mantis over Rocket.
That's not.
Literally any
How
day.
many innocent fucking people have died?
But how
in
many-
comparison due to their mistakes?
We'd have to watch all the movies.
Exactly. But you know every other.
But
fucking
how many
scene
lives
against,
has
to
Tony
make a point
saved?
against me, right?
Compared to Rocket.
And Rocket's a fucking thief,
So what?
and he fucking kills people and takes their fucking body parts and all kinds of shit like that.
Yeah, from who? I don't think I've ever seen fucking
Random
Rocket
people
stick.
throughout the entire
I
universe.
don't think so.
He literally does it in the first movie. That's like one of his first jokes.
When?
He's like, oh, I'll get that eye.
Yeah, for what? From that crook?
It doesn't matter. It's a person.
Thor.
I'm talking innocent fucking people. That's a crook.
He even tries to take Thor's eye too.
Thor sucks ass.
And also wants to take Bucky's arm.
Bucky's also a piece of shit.
He's definitely not a piece of shit.
Dude,
He's better. He's like a better Rocket because he
Thor-
sits there and uses.
how are
guns
those
with a
guys
cool-ass
not
arm.
pieces of shit?
It's like Bucky is what Rocket should be, but he's not. Bucky is.
Bucky's
easily-
We're never gonna win this argument.
Bucky
Rocket's
is
better
literally
anyways.
what Rocket should be. You see Bucky
Not
run away
even.
when Thanos.
What?
Was
A brainwashed turd? Bucky sucks ass.
he doesn't. He was literally.
You were literally just making the argument about, oh, guns don't do shit.
They don't.
They don't.
And all he
but
does is
they
shoot
really
people,
don't.
but
That's
got a
why
big
he's got his
metal fucking
bionic arm to fucking fuck people up.
Oh.
Like, what does Rocket have other than his guns? Nothing.
Okay,
But if I got punched by a raccoon, how would I feel? Nothing. The answer is nothing. I wouldn't feel anything.
All
You-
right.
You would probably
Yeah.
steal fucking Bucky's arm and then use it against him. 'Cause
Phil,
he's a
you go
fucking
for
god.
something.
So, just from that,
Such a stupid shit.
I think I can kind of see where Monty's coming from.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
He's
Because
doing
Philip
this
has-
on purpose.
Philip has a
He's
fucking
clearly
brain.
doing that on purpose.
No,
Philip has a
no,
fucking
Listen,
brain.
listen. You like Rocket because he's basically the
Because
most...
he's into guns and shit. That's why he
No,
likes Rocky.
no,
So
no,
good.
no,
I
no,
jerk
no,
off
no,
guns all the time.
God
Guns
damn
are
it.
awesome.
Shut
Go
up!
ahead, go ahead. Phil.
Let Phil talk.
You like Rocket because he's the most plain and basic one out of the entire...
How is he plain and basic? That was never my fucking argument.
No, that's what it is. Like, Rocket is the neutral. He goes middle ground all the time. He doesn't try to save anyone. He looks out for himself.
Can you be more
He
specific?
does-
Can you be more specific?
What he does is survive.
Because you do like try to always choose the neutral ground, Monty.
Yeah.
So you just kind of.
That's why you like Rocket so much. Is because Rocket is the neutral
Yeah,
ground.
and it's never
That's
let.
what I'm
I guess
saying.
maybe that's a fair point because that's never let me down. That's why I always get along with so many people. That's why so
Yeah.
many people tend
That's
to
also
typically
why I'm
like
saying
me.
Rocket's not a team player.
Am I not a team player?
You aren't Rocket.
Well, I kind of agree with Philip. It does sort of seem like he just does the bare minimum to get through,
Yeah.
and
He
you know
does.
he fucking he gets shit done.
Right, he's also a genetically modified raccoon. You're not Rocket. And
I'm not
Rocket
saying
is not a
I'm
team
literally
player.
fucking Rocket Raccoon. I'm saying that there
I
are
know.
similarities in our fucking
There might be
personality.
some. There might be some. But Rocket is not a team player.
In a way, I can see that because if
I
he
say
is the one,
bullshit. If he wasn't a team player, then he wouldn't stick around and be part of the Guardians. He wouldn't be the
He
fucking better
sticks around
captain of the
because he
shit.
has nowhere else to go.
yeah,
He has no one else.
yeah,
Because he's a stupid fucking raccoon.
It still sounds like he's part of the team, huh?
he's still part of the team, yes, and he does have his good tactics. But once again, he is the neutral.
And Bradley
If you-
Cooper does need somewhere to act, so.
It's a fair
It's
point.
also fair too. But that's the thing is that even I'll have to agree with them on that. Rocket could not be a fucking leader because he takes the neutral route.
Bullshit.
To be a leader, you have to go above and beyond and think about the others. Rocket doesn't do that.
They never give
That's
him an
pretty
opportunity to go above and beyond. It's all about like these prima donnas and their fucking precious.
That
screen
goes
time.
into
If
a
they gave
whole-
him his own fucking movie, I think you'd actually get to see Rocket as a character.
But you'll
develop.
never
Then
get.
he would be a prima donna.
But you'll
Sure.
never get a Rocket
Whatever.
Raccoon movie. Unless Marvel runs out of all their ideas and they just start doing side character movies. You could probably see like a mini series for Rocket Raccoon. Fuck, you could probably see a mini series for fucking
Even that would be nice.
like
I got it.
something.
that's all
I
you would
got it.
have.
The day they make a Hawkeye movie is the day they make a Rocket movie.
They are making a Hawkeye series.
Yeah.
Slam.
At least they're making a Rocket movie.
Well. Yeah, well, my fucking argument is like that the majority
Rocket
of the
is
fucking
the
planet
neutral.
believes in fucking God, and that's fucking stupid. And it
Rocket
seems like most
is-
people think Rocket's pretty fucking dumb, so there you go. He made
Rocket
it into a
is-
nutshell.
All right, listen.
People don't know what's good for him because they're dumb.
Rocket is the neutral ground, okay? And that's
So you
where
think
he
a
sticks
fucking
on the
raccoon
team.
is good for you?
Dude, he'd make a better Jesus Christ any day of the fucking week.
I'm not gonna give him that much praise, but I will say that it's probably better that he does go for neutral because it definitely keeps him alive for sure.
It keeps everyone else alive too, and has to crawl into tight spaces and fix the ship that fucking Quill fucks
Remember when
up.
Groot had to do that because Rocket couldn't?
Probably because Rocket
That
was
was
busy.
pretty funny.
Probably because Rocket was busy picking up the slack as
There we
usual. It's okay.
I
wouldn't
honestly,
I wouldn't expect
Nebula
Quill
did
how
more
to
work in
I
that
wouldn't
movie.
expect Quill to fix his own fucking ship or anything. And that's an even better argument against fucking Quill being the captain, because you guys said Groot is actually one of the fucking worst. So he needs Groot and Rocket, these pieces of shit, to fix his ship all the time? Whoa.
He needed Rocket to stay
That's pretty
behind and
sick.
watch
Can
Nebula
I just say an
fix his ship
unpopular
and
opinion
watch-
right now that is probably gonna get me deleted from
What?
the
Let's
internet?
Go ahead, say it.
Say the N-word.
I just feel.
Because I'm about to. I'm really pissed.
This is just gonna piss everybody off. I really just feel like Guardians of the Galaxies was all side characters, anyways.
I'm actually.
Agreed.
I'm actually
Thank
not.
you.
Well, I'm not a
See?
huge Guardians of the Galaxy fan. I find them uninteresting compared
Yeah,
to
I
everybody
I actually
else.
really like them.
Their movies are mid as fuck.
One
That
is
I
good.
I thought they
disagree
were really
with.
good.
One is
I
good.
like
I think their
Guardians
movies are
movies.
some of the better of the MCU.
One is good.
I think that's probably the one thing that you and I are actually going to agree on is
That
that
they're some of the better
yeah,
movies.
They were some of the better movies.
They really are. That's why Thor Ragnarok was so good, because it was more Guardians
Yeah,
of
they
the
were trying to
Galaxy
shoot
esque.
for that. Yeah. And I'll be damned if that was not the best Thor movie.
It was definitely the best Thor movie.
And it had
one
huge
of the
plot,
best.
It had huge plot holes, and I was still able to overlook it.
Yeah, I would see Guardians of the Galaxy as the biggest side characters of the MCU currently.
Mm-hmm.
At the moment,
Yeah.
Like
I
even
don't know who else I would think to consider that. Because most of it is just like the main characters having multiple movies. That's like kind of like the main series of the MCU. So I guess technically, the Guardians would be side characters with their own movies.
Yes.
So like, who else would be that if there was one?
Who, side characters?
I guess like Spider-Man.
No, I would not choose.
No,
He's not like a side character in the comics, but like for the MCU specifically.
he still isn't.
He's pretty mean. Like, he's way too popular to be set aside.
Yeah.
Well,
Guardians
you know
of the
what?
Galaxy
Actually,
are so
you know what?
fucking popular in the comics
You know what?
too.
Actually, no. I see
Well,
the
they're
point.
they're not really popular because they
I
haven't
see
really
the
made
point.
movies into
Spider-Man kind of is another side
Right,
character.
he
with
wasn't
the
in
Avengers.
till the fucking phase 3.
But no, what I'm saying
He's just sort of
is,
like an apprentice.
yeah, he was sort of like an
I
apprentice.
mean, you see
maybe not
everybody
side
making
character,
Spider-Man
but-
movies, but nobody's making Guardians of the Galaxy movies up until now.
Yeah, right. You know how many fucking different Spider-Man movies they have to make with different actors?
That's really because Spider-Man's so popular and good, while the Guardians of the Galaxy not so much. You guarantee you did a poll right now of the best like MCU characters, they would definitely be towards the bottom of the list. Like, just being realistic.
Yeah.
It's true.
I'm
That's
just
because
being
people like Iron Man and Cap would all
That's
be
why.
on
That's
top.
why when we talk about Guardians of the Galaxy and who's the best, it's hard for me to make a fucking list because I really just think they're all pretty fucking mid.
I think so too.
Quill's not that good.
I think they're just
Groot's
some of
Groot.
the weaker characters
Yeah.
of Marvel. Personally,
They don't really have anything going.
They pretty
for
much
them.
get smashed by everybody else in the MCU.
Yeah,
I'm
and
not
look at
kidding.
how much the Guardians have actually.
The only
fucked
thing
up a
Quill
lot.
has going for him is he's half celestial.
Yeah, but
And he's a genius as well.
No, he's not.
Yeah, I would not call him a
He is-
genius.
Not
He
even.
is.
He's kind of funny, and he's kind of a god.
I think the only
He's
thing,
the one that made the plan to fucking. Even though he fucked the plan in the end, in Infinity War fighting Thanos, he's the one that made the plan.
It really seems like he's
No, I
the
wouldn't
guy
call him
that's
smart,
always
I'd
like
call him
creating the
strategic
problem.
and like battle smart, but not like.
And you know
actually
what? I
smart.
can actually bring that back to the actual argument of this. There's a lot of DC teams that are not just side character teams.
Like the Teen Titans, dude.
Teen Titans definitely not side character teams.
They're almost like the
Doom
the Guardians.
Patrol also
Definitely side character teams.
I would say Doom Patrol was closer to being side character, but not as much as fucking Guardians.
I never heard of him until.
I never
now.
heard of him until the TV show came out.
Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy are definitely way more popular in the
I think they're a
MCU
little
verse
more-
than the Doom
Oh, so you
Patrol
heard
is in
about the
DC.
Guardians before the movies?
It's
Yes.
a fair point. I didn't.
I mean, I did, but I'm also
I
a very
100%
big nerd.
did.
So is that where this is coming from? Is this why you're defending the Guardians because you're a fanboy?
Well, he's
No,
a,
I
he's a
agree
Marvel
that they.
fucking.
I agreed that in Marvel they were mid characters.
Okay, all
I
right.
agreed with that,
I mean,
but I don't think they're as bad as a lot of people make them out to be.
They're not bad.
I think
They're
I
just,
put 'em
definitely
I think I
worst
put him
group
at mid.
in the MCU.
I think so.
I mean, if
The
you really,
worst group in the MCU.
Mm-hmm.
What are the other groups? Like obviously the Avengers,
I mean, you have
the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Strange. You have
Well, it's weird because you have the East and the West Coast Avengers. So you have the East Coast Avengers as well, which I'm trying to think of their lineup. Who we got going on there?
East Coast would be.
Or West
Tony.
Coast. Sorry, West Coast Avengers.
That's I wouldn't know that.
Yeah, I'm trying
You
to
kind of like the
because the
Fantastic
Avengers are
Four
just
because
the
I kind of
Avengers.
don't give a shit about them.
I like
yeah,
them.
me either.
I like
Yeah.
them.
Who?
The
The
Fantastic
Fantastic
Four.
Now I will say the Guardians will definitely bump up from being like bottom of the list if Fantastic Four gets brought in to the
No.
MCU.
I would
I
not
don't
put
think so.
Guardians of the Galaxy at the bottom.
They were way
of the
more
list.
prominent in the comics.
People have been waiting for a good Fantastic Four movie for a very long time, and it getting introduced into the MCU, which it's all but confirmed.
Okay,
pretty
so
much.
for the West Coast Avengers, you've got Hawkeye, Tigra, Scarlet Witch, Vision, Mockingbird, Wonder Man. See, it says Iron Man's a part of it too. So I don't know if that's actually counting like they are the West Coast Avengers.
I think that's fucking pointless because the Avengers are the Avengers.
Well, they have like an Avengers tower on both sides of like the fucking coast or whatever.
Yeah, that's fucking
But-
pointless.
Back to what I was
How
saying.
they're trying to
Sony-
protect the whole country, so they have
I mean, when
like.
they can fly to fucking Sokovia in 5 minutes from the United States, I don't think you need one on each side of the fucking coast.
Well, I mean, I think it'd be like faster to just be there, I suppose.
I mean,
That's a good
It's-
fucking point.
it doesn't fucking matter. They could be on the other side of the country in a minute and a half.
Yeah.
Well, like that's his whole thing.
Okay, who's better, Scarlet Witch or Doctor Strange?
Doctor Strange.
If we're talking MCU wise, after WandaVision, Scarlet Witch.
She's 100%
I-
the strongest in the
I
fucking
would
MCU.
I would make the
I would
argument
almost argue
Doctor
that
Strange just
maybe
because of
Shang-Chi is
how
now.
much
I would almost argue that Shang-Chi is stronger than the Scarlet Witch.
I think
Not a
like-
chance.
With the 10 rings,
He,
yeah.
he is definitely with the 10 ring because they're literally stronger than the Infinity Stones, like tenfold.
I don't,
Yeah, she's
I don't-
stronger.
Not
than
even from like a
Infinity
power
Stones.
Yeah, but
perspective,
these
these are like
like
an
double-
entertainment standard. I would
probably
just say
more.
Doctor Strange. Like WandaVision was kind of hard to sit through, to be honest.
Like in the
I
movie,
didn't watch it, so
they
I
literally
haven't
said
watched WandaVision either.
that-
so-
I just know what happened.
It's God tier.
it's
I didn't think it was that.
yeah. I think I would actually argue that Scarlet Witch is not the most powerful thing in the MCU right now.
I definitely would.
I think
I,
how when the 10 rings are literally the most powerful thing in the MCU.
I
right
think
now.
Scarlet Witch
and
is
like
probably.
somebody can wield them.
I think she's probably more powerful, but I don't think she's anywhere near as entertaining as Doctor Strange.
She's not as entertaining now. But I still think she's better.
I guess if I had watched WandaVision, I might have a different perspective, but from not watching WandaVision or Loki or Falcon and Winter Soldier or any of the fucking Marvels shows, I have to go with Doctor Strange.
Yeah, if we're going off of just that, I'd have to give it to Strange.
Yeah.
I mean, and the thing is, Strange could be the strongest if he was to do what we saw in What If.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, because that would. That'd be like.
He-
That'd be like against our Strange, though.
yeah, but I'm getting at
That's why it's
is
called What If.
if that was to happen in our MCU, he would become the strongest off of that. I'm not saying, oh, it's gonna happen. No.
It would be cool to see something like that. Or like maybe if he were to just do what the yeah, what was her name? The chick before him. The bald bitch. Whatever her name was, how she was drawing power from the dark realm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If he were to maybe
Sorcerer
do that.
Supreme.
Sorcerer Supreme.
Yeah.
I have no fucking clue what the fuck you're talking about.
Remember
But I
how
do
she
now.
was like,
yeah.
yeah.
You know, remember when like Doctor Strange, that Dormammu or whatever the fucking like
Dormammu,
trapped him in
yeah.
like that time loop? Why didn't they just do that when they were fighting Thanos?
Because he wouldn't have stopped.
But yeah, but I mean like why couldn't he have just like used the time stone to create another time loop and then like eventually they would just reach like the conclusion where they actually beat him? Like Thanos?
Because time really isn't moving forward. It's only looping. So at some point, the loop, even if they were to win, it would just reset back to that loop until he took it
Well,
off.
how the fuck did you break the loop in the fucking when he was fucking with that Dormammu dude?
Because they bargained.
Yeah.
Dormammu.
Yeah, but he had. I'm saying he
Dormammu
had control of the
refused.
time. He had control of the time.
Right, but time wasn't moving forward. It would go forward until Strange died, and then it would reset back there. And Dormammu was like, oh, fuck, this isn't ending. I've killed him an infinite amount of times. This is just going to be how it is for the rest of infinity. And he didn't want to do that because he's an omnipotent being, and he's like, I don't have this time to fucking waste. So I'll take your fucking bargain and I'll leave.
That doesn't make any fucking sense.
How not?
Why wasn't time being affected or however the fuck?
Because it was a loop.
Yeah, he
so
created
even
the
if-
loop,
even-
though. I'm
even
saying
if
he was the one in control of time.
Right, but as soon as Strange dies, that loop would end, or the loop would restart and just take him right back to that moment where he started the loop. He has to break the loop, not just let it keep going.
Yeah.
So if Dormammu would just keep killing him and killing him and killing him, or even if, say, Strange made the loop, then managed to kill Dormammu and just forgot the loop was there, when Strange ended up dying of old age or whatever, he would just boop right back to that spot because the loop is still intact.
So why couldn't he just like made a loop when he was fighting Thanos?
Because no matter what way it ended, when Strange dies, it would take him right back to that spot. And time just wouldn't move forward.
I'm not following.
If he made a loop,
Yeah.
it is set in time with the time stone. So if Thanos were to kill him 5 minutes after he did it, it would reset back to where the loop was
Yeah, but
created.
that's what I'm saying. It would create infinite possibilities, and then eventually they would
But
hit
time
that
would never
possibility where
move
they
forward
stop
because
Thanos.
when it doesn't matter if they stop Thanos or not.
What do you mean time
in the
wouldn't
future.
move like forward? He didn't like kill like when he did that original time loop. It wasn't like it was like on a preset timer or something.
It's not. It's until Strange dies, and then it takes him back to the loop.
Yeah, well, I'm assuming he would die every time they fucking lose until they actually kill him.
That's what I'm saying. That's why the loop would always be there.
Then when Strange would die of old age, it would loop back.
It would just loop back, and Thanos would be back, and they'd be in the same situation.
So what did the fuck? Well, how the fuck does that even make any goddamn sense? Did the one
'Cause
Doctor
that's the
Strange
loop.
movie even end? Or is it
Yes,
still...
because him and Dormammu bargained, and he removed the time loop.
So why the fuck couldn't he just do that in the Thanos situation if he's the one in control of time?
Because the loop restarted, and Dormammu was like, okay, I'm done. So he removed the loop, and they kept going.
Do you understand how time loops work, or?
I guess not, because I would think if he's the one in control of the fucking loop, he would
You mean
be
like
the guy
why
making
can't
the
Strange
rules.
remove the time loop himself?
Did he not?
He has to.
If he's the one in control, why the fuck doesn't he have the power to just do what he
All right,
fucking...
guys, that was part one. We're gonna do part two
Sometime.
We can do
In
part
about
two.
another 3 months.
Okay, toxic.
because nobody uploads
Shut
on a
up.
consistent basis.
Anyways, I was gonna think of something toxic to say about Monty and liking Rocket, but I'm not gonna do it. Like, comment, sub, share,
It's a losing battle.
and we'll all
Let
see
us
you in
know
the next
who
one.
you like more, Marvel or DC. Or
Definitely Marvel.
what's your favorite Marvel character since we spent the
Yeah.
whole time
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
Marvel?
Comment your favorite Marvel character, idiots. See ya.